in our panel to talk all about Palantir. When we saw this stock up 500% and it's hitting new highs, Larry Tentarelli, Chief Technical Strategist, Blue Chip Daily, and Hilary Kramer, Founder, CIO, Kramer Capital Research. Thank you both for being with us. Right now, it's at $141. Hilary, is it still a buy in the long term?
Long term, short term, you want to own Palantir. This will be how wars are fought. Palantir is how all data is collected and organized, and AI doesn't mean much of anything without Palantir's information. And Palantir is the first of the AI companies.
It's been up about 500% over 1 year. It's gone from $21 up to $147. There are certain people who've been on board. Your thoughts?
So I'm still bullish on Palantir. I was bullish the last time that I was on. The stock's making new all-time highs today. They put up a very strong quarter. Revenues grew by 39%. Earnings grew by 80%. They raised guidance. They're a leader in AI. They're a leader in defense technology. They've got all the momentum, both in the fundamentals and in the price.
So when you think about what drives this, I mean, Larry, when you think about the AI revolution, is this the beginning? Are you looking at names like this one, many names, or is Palantir something special? At $141 today, your thoughts on where this really could go?
I think Palantir is something special because they're a leader in AI-related data analytics. So what they do is very specialized. They've got a lot of high-value government contracts. So I'm very bullish on AI overall, stocks like NVIDIA, Taiwan Semi. So AI is a bullish theme, but Palantir is very specialized at what they do, and they're really locked in as a dominant leader. So I think the stock is a buy right here.
Yeah, and obviously government contracts and things like that to keep it propped up, Hilary. But the concern here is whether or not the valuation is just too high. When do you know when to get in or whether or not it's a good one for the long term?
Look, it's always hard to go into a stock when it was for sale 18 months ago at $10. Okay, and so you've missed over 1,400% return, but that doesn't mean it can't possibly go up another 1,400%, which is a hard discipline. But the reason, again, is that Palantir, with their ability and with deep analytics, and then to make sense of the analytics, and then to take the analytics to step further and to create patterns and understanding. Look, cybersecurity, cyber terrorism, cyber war, that's the future, Nicole. So as long as we have a company like Palantir, they are going to continue. First of all, they're going to be able to have pricing power in terms of what they charge because they're in such demand. Originally, isn't it so ironic that Palantir for years did not perform as a stock because there was concern that they could not tell the investment community exactly who they were working for, what they were doing, very secretive about their technology. And now we've all come to discover that Palantir is behind so much in the United States alone, leaving aside everywhere else. It is domestic, it's homeland security, and then it's, of course, global security. And we need that more than ever. So if you combine the political instability, the political turmoil, all of that's taking place, especially in the Middle East, Palantir has a role that is so critical. It's just as critical, if not more critical, than every single defense company from Raytheon to Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, and I know you wrote in your notes that this was the Microsoft of defense. It really very high on this name. I mean, let's get some final thoughts here, Larry. When you think about the group overall, where do you think opportunity may be when it comes to AI or tech?
So in tech, I like semiconductors quite a bit. We've seen some big breakouts. NVIDIA made new all-time highs today. Broadcom's making new all-time highs. Semis are very strong. Cybersecurity is very strong. CrowdStrike's making new highs. Also, I like the communication services. Netflix, Spotify, they're making new highs. There's a lot of strong stocks out there in the growth space.
So you like all those names. Hilary, how about you?
I think some of these new IPOs, including Circle Internet, have much higher to go. We have Chime, and then, of course, some other companies in cybersecurity that we're not as familiar with, CyberArk, Cyber, for example, NICE and ICE, which even though it's a platform and an AI company, it still has the aspect of it of keeping the end-to-end user safe. And with the authentication coding, all of that is very important, and those will continue to do very well. And that's not to say, of course, NVIDIA is an excellent one to buy,
Yeah,
Qualcomm.
thanks so
I
much.
agree on Broadcom.
All right, Hilary Kramer, Larry Tentarelli. Wonderful to see you both, Hilary and Larry. Thank you.